still fall in love with you. I will love you till I die, and I will love you all the time. Please put your sweet hand in mine and float in space and drift in time. All my time until I die, we'll float in space, just you and I. Please put your sweet hand in mine and float in space, just drift in time. Please put your sweet hand in mine and float in space, just drift in time. Please put your sweet hand in mine and float in space, just drift in time. Please put your sweet hand in mine. Only fools rush in, only fools rush in, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but I put your sweet hand in mine. I believe in space, I could still fall in love with you, but
There's a little bit of love to take the pain away. Getting strong today, a giant step each day. All I want in life's a little bit of love to take the pain away. Getting strong today, a giant step each day.
Just beautiful. That's Bron and Sean from The Spoils there with their version of Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are Floating in Space. Thank you so much to you guys for coming in and sharing that with us. And we might just have to have a little chat with you guys as well, if we can ask you to find some room in the studio and find yourselves a microphone.
It's such an amazing song to perform live. You pulled it off. Thanks so much, guys. And every week here on The Grapevine and all through the station, there's live music from local musicians played to you over the airways. 3RRR is where you should be subscribing, 93881027. And Sean Simmons, you're also a staff member responsible for bringing so many, sponsors to the station. It'd be good to sort of hear from you talking through a bit of the responsibility that the sponsorship team have to making sure that what goes to air is what subscribers and listeners want to hear.
Sure, yeah. Well, as anyone who listens to the station knows, that the sponsorship announcements that go to the air are much different to what they'd hear on a commercial radio station. There are certain guidelines and there are certain things that we put on ourselves that we don't want the announcements to be pushy or anything like that. There's certain language that we use. There is also a certain amount of sponsorship announcements that we're allowed to have. We only have 5 minutes, and on this station we have a self-imposed rule of 4 minutes.
We choose to have less, and that's made possible because we have the support of subscribers, I guess.
Definitely. It's not expensive either for the amount of people that you target. There's something like 330,000 listeners per week to Triple R. Another thing that we work on is the presents. Listeners would know that we present events, Triple R presents films, things like that. So that's something that's available to anyone who subscribes. It can ring up and win tickets. In the last 2 weeks, we've been working on a tribe called Quest, which they played at Festival Hall last week. Peter Hook from Joy Division's performing Unknown Pleasures.
That's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's in September. We've had a bunch of things over the last year. We've also got the live performance space, which is up and running. Band of Horses were in there, our first international act in the live performance space, and that's another opportunity where subscribers can ring up and win tickets and come and see a band like that. If they might remember back in Fitzroy, there were some events like PJ Harvey and I think the White Stripes, and that was before I worked here. I used to come and watch events like that at Triple R.
But we do also have to make mention, you two do also have a new addition to your family.
We like to call them subscriberlings.
Yeah.
He's a subscriber.
Yep.
He's a subscriber already.
He's subscribed the day after he was born, which was my birthday.
So now he's going to have to hold on to that subscriber card for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
We've got it blue tacked to his cupboard. So anyone that walks into his room can see that he's a proud subscriberling.
We do like to cater a little bit for the young subscriberlings on the Grapevine, as we did with our Crybaby session earlier in the year. So if there are any kids out there or babies who'd like to give us a ring,
9388 1027, and